This is the Physical Measurements Laboratory course where students put together what they've been learning in their fundamental physics courses and apply them to experiments in electricity, magnetism, optics, and even radioactivity. Students actually start from planning, gathering equipment, assembling the setup, recording the data, refining the experiment, and going forward.
It's one thing to hear a professor tell you something and to see it on a slide in a classroom. It's a very different thing to actually see it on a piece of equipment.
Students learn first to, again, apply their knowledge. So what they've been learning and taking tests on, they now get to use hands-on equipment that we would use in the laboratory, in an experimental laboratory.
What I was working on in my lab space today was Faraday rotation. So we have some equipment to measure the rotation of the polarization angle of light by a magnetic field that's applied by a solenoid magnet.
I'm not someone who's planning on working experimentally. I do mostly simulations, but there's still something I can take away from this course because I learn about writing typically and how to talk about scientific experiments and results.
Certainly employers are looking towards that independent thought. So can they self-start? Can they identify problems and correct them? And this gives them all the tools to start addressing those challenges.
It's also a really great course and I definitely recommend it.
It's one thing to see something in a classroom, and it's one thing to have a professor tell it to you and write it on a whiteboard, and it's a very, very different thing to see it yourself.